Hey kids, so Harley Davidson just let the cat out of the bag for their 2023 model lineup, and it went right over to the litter box, if you know what I mean. It's Fastlane. Hey guys, welcome to Fastlane. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about the new launch of the new color schemes and models and such for Harley Davidson's 2023 model lineup. If you've seen the video, I'm going to put a few little clips on here, but you can actually check it out at Harley Davidson's YouTube channel. And I just basically got to say one thing. HD, what the H are you doing, man? What are you guys thinking? I am not excited or interested in these bikes that have just come out in any way, shape, or form. I just continue to feel like Harley Davidson is missing the mark with people, and I could be wrong. So if I am, comment below. So we're going to get into all that, but I need you to do something for me really quick. Would you like the video? Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I appreciate it. So, after watching the video, I was just kind of like, one word kind of came to my mind, and I don't want to be mean or rude or anything, but the word was lame. Yeah, it just felt really lame. First thing they kind of show in the video is they basically show, it's Harley's 120th year anniversary. Happy anniversary, by the way, guys. I love you. See, I don't hate you. I'm not saying I hate you in any way. I just think you guys missed the mark on some stuff this time around, okay? So anyways, so the first thing you see in the video is basically they go through the new 120-year anniversary stuff, and I'm like, okay, this could be cool, but it's not cool. It's kind of like this candy apple red. I don't know, they came up with some special paint color and gold and this special badging and stuff. And I realize some people get really excited. And if you have an anniversary edition bike, cool, man, that's awesome. And if you think these are awesome, you know, you don't got to hate on me just because I don't. But I'm like looking at these paint schemes and stuff, and I'm like, are we in like 1989? I mean, we're back to candy apple red bikes again. I just don't see it personally. And a bunch of chrome all over, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somewhere around the country or around the world or something, it's really, really getting cool to have like candy apple red bikes and such with all kinds of chrome on them. But in my book, it just doesn't do it for me. And I'm not sure for, you know, kind of a younger generation that this is going to work. So as you go through the video, you see some other bikes. You see like their Trikes. They've got a couple new Trikes. And honestly, I kind of was like, dang, it's kind of sad when your Trikes are actually, you know, Harley Davidson Trike company, I guess now. Your Trikes are actually kind of the coolest bikes on the video, because I actually was like, okay, yeah, those actually look pretty cool. But as I'm watching it, I can't help but think, I'm like, who's Harley targeting? I think they need to really figure out who they're trying to target, because I'm like, okay, maybe these Trikes, in a way, they're trying to like reach out to an aging biker community that have really been into Harley Davidsons, and that's cool, man. If you can only ride a Trike now, or that's what you choose to ride, that's awesome. I mean, someday I might be riding a Trike. I don't know. But it was weird to me. I was like, are they just trying to reach out this aging group, or what is this? But either way, I gotta say, I think the Trikes were actually kind of the coolest bikes on the whole video. The next bike that I actually thought looked really good was actually, surprisingly, the Nightster. It's the Nightster, I think it's the special edition or something like that. And the reason I thought it was cool is it's got kind of a retro badging now. They've kind of come out with this kind of like the AMF style multicolored retro badge. And that looks pretty good on the tank. But the one that really stood out to me was the special that has a matte black paint job. Because this thing's got the front cowl like last year's model had. I think the regular Nightsters maybe don't have it. It looked like in the video they don't now. But this one's got the front cowl over the headlight, and then this matte black paint scheme with that little multicolored badging. I was like, okay, that looks pretty cool. But even that they kind of messed up. Because if you look at the front cowl, as cool as it looks, I was like, okay, why didn't they make that matte black? No, they made it gloss black, and it just is like, it looks like you just grabbed something off the shelf and just kind of threw it on the bike. And I'm just like, why didn't you make that matte black? I mean, Harley, take a clue from the Indian Scout bobber, okay? That little headlight cowl, I forget what, I've got one right here, but I can't remember what it's called. The nacelle, I think they call it. It matches the bike, okay? It's matte black, thunder black smoke to go with the rest of the bike, and that bike would have looked a lot tougher and a lot cooler had you just spray a little paint on the thing, man. Or just take it off and throw it away completely. Because the regular Nightster, the one that was sitting on the video at least, it's just got a headlight, and I was like, okay, actually that looks pretty good. Just get rid of the cowl altogether. The one thing that is cool about the new Nightster is it does have, the special edition I should say, it does have like maybe a 2-inch rise on the handlebars, so the bars sit up a little bit more and actually looks pretty cool. Another thing that had me completely like shaking my head is they brought back, is it the Breakout? Yeah, I mean, is Jesse James on board again, or what's going on? I mean, I know some people really dig the fat tire, back rear tire thing. I think it's kind of run its course personally. If you like it and you disagree, comment below. But honestly, I just feel like it's a really dated looking bike, and the paint schemes and stuff, I'm like, seriously guys, this thing looks like 10 years ago. I just continue to feel like Harley does not know what they're doing, and in some way they're just scrambling right now. They're like either trying to play some kind of catch up with other brands, or they're trying to establish themselves like, we are the brand and anything we do you're gonna like. And the fact is, sorry guys, it's not that you can do no wrong. I mean, you, in my book, you are really missing the mark right now. Honestly, I think Harley Davidson ought to take some clues from Royal Enfield. I mean, check out the new Super Meteor 650 that they just released, the launch dates and all that for that bike. That bike, I realize, if you're a hardcore Harley guy, you're going to 650. Oh, that ain't a big enough bike for me, and all this kind of stuff. Whatever, man. Whatever. But here's the deal. That bike actually aesthetically looks really, really, really good. And just the flow of the bike, everything looks good. And the paint schemes on that bike, I think they've gone with more of almost like retro paint schemes, not 1970s retro, you know what I'm saying? 1990s, but like more like the colors remind me of something more out of the 50s or something, you know? They're like creams and reds and these kinds of colors. And I mean, HD, Royal Enfield is outselling you in bikes. So I absolutely have no idea what Harley Davidson is doing, but I think they had better figure it out quick. I think they're trying to figure out who their demographic is, and I don't think they have time to play around with this thing, man, because I personally think people are starting to flock to other brands, and that is simply going to continue unless Harley gets their stuff together. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Check out the video at Harley Davidson for yourself. You make your own decisions. You get the bike you want to get. I don't care, man. It doesn't make no difference to me. But let me know what you think. Comment below in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. It's Fastlane.